Recorded live in Austin, Texas, USA, it's the William Montgomery Show. Starring William Montgomery and the devious Casey Rocket. With the Tony Chin Orchestra. The William Montgomery Jr. Dancers. As always, William is joined by the lovely Erica. I'm Casey Rocket. And now here he is. The Big Red Machine, the Memphis Strangler, William Montgomery.
I forgot how professional this is.
Yes.
That I don't even see the guy working the booth.
Mr. Grant, I know.
Holy. I feel like we're being listened to.
Hello.
I know.
Listening.
I wish. What, Ari, let's hear your thoughts on this. I have been asked.
Vancouver or no?
Oh, I like vegan. No,
we're
I'm
already past that.
No, I'm just talking about right here. What if there was a glass window?
I would like a glass window because then I see the reaction on his face.
Yeah, Grant, what do y'all think? You think Mike would be cool with that? Y'all doing like some construction in here and adding a glass window so we can see your face and stuff?
You know, what's funny is when we were building out this whole studio, we had that in our specs, but then it was too expensive. So we dropped it. We got rid of the windows.
Yeah, see, America likes permit. Right,
Uh-huh.
that's part of the money. You gotta get some guy it's just a money laundering scheme. Again, everybody's stealing money from us. Everybody
1,000%.
Everybody has
Window.
made up jobs. It's me, Grant, and William who are the only normal American hardworking people.
1,000%.
Yeah,
1,000%.
dude. Every guy I meet, my age, like 32. Every guy I meet now, all scam jobs.
Yeah.
Everybody's ripping people off. Everybody's like, "Oh, you gotta get the hustle for what?"
Yeah, right. Exactly. What
Dude,
are
the
people
American-
hustling about? I don't know.
The American obsession with money is jarring when you move here, you know. Because I just moved here. I've done some stretches in Seattle just with a tourist visa, 3 months or so. But now that I'm getting integrated into your process,
Yeah.
everybody is obsessed with like the number of money. It's just a number.
Why do you think that is? I wonder
I don't
why
know,
that
like,
even
what do you
is.
guys- I want to hear what you're doing during the day. I don't want to hear about this new idea
Yeah,
how you
for
have
sure.
how to rip people off.
Entrepreneurs.
Yeah, a bunch of entrepreneurs.
Everybody.
now. You got to be careful. Do not get sucked, Ari. You're new here, okay? Do not ever get into an MLM.
What's
You know
that?
what that's a multi-level marketing. That
Like
is
a pyramid scheme.
yes,
Exactly.
that
I
is
am
what
Mr.
took.
Pyramid Scheme.
love that.
I've been ripped off throughout my life,
Oh my gosh, you ever?
but not
sell-
anymore. But when I was, did you guys have Amway?
Yeah, we have
Yeah.
Amway here. We
Dude,
have.
Amway was the motherfucker. And dude, I actually went so angry that you know what I did?
What? Where did the Amway get you? Where are we speaking? Where are you living
Estonian.
at this time?
I'm
okay,
a kid, dude.
Estonia.
Yeah, that's what an Amway brings because they have protein powder and creatine. That's how
Yeah,
you get
yeah.
young guys in. You give me like cheaper protein powder,
You're going for it. Are you a big protein guy?
and it was such a. I don't know. I'm a big everything guy.
Okay, fair enough. You don't do steroid. You would don't ever do some steroids.
I'll
or
do
anything.
steroids as soon as I get enough money, dude.
Would you really?
I'll be like the bloated guy who looks sick.
Yeah.
You know those old guys with the big gut and the 8-pack on the gut?
Yeah.
You're doing so much human growth hormone that your organs grow. You know, their ears
Is that why
start-
the stomach gets so big like that? I always
Protruding-
wondered that.
Yeah, if you look into it, then there's some science. Then there's if you really go deep, then
Yeah.
some articles come up where they're actually like, well, actually it's not to do. But then you look who financed the research, Babumba,
Yeah.
the guy
Amway.
who makes it.
The Amway people.
Every research you look online now is made by the guy who makes it.
Yeah, for sure. You got to
Right.
be careful. The internet, a bunch of information, but too much information. And
You're
how
like,
do I
is-
decipher through it all?
Dude, I just wanted like last year, I just wanted to know if it's aspartame. You know, it's the sugar. Is it
Yes.
dangerous or not?
Well,
It's
I
hard
don't
to
mess
say.
around with Diet Coke or bullshit like that.
But it's
so I don't
impossible
mess
to
with
find
that.
the answer. Literally, first 2 pages will be like it's all financed by Coca-Cola and the sugar industry to make you think it's bad.
Well, don't tell our freaking neighbor that grew up down the street from us in Memphis. She ended up getting pancreatic cancer from drinking too many Diet Cokes.
See, that's when you get to page 4.
Yeah, then then you get the pancreatic cancer and you don't find out about that until it's too late.
It is funny that every research is tells you one thing, and then everybody has something happened where it tells the other. Like kratom, we were talking about yesterday. It's impossible to find anything bad about kratom. But
Do
then,
you do kratom?
no, but I tried it one time in Bangkok, and I was there with like transvestites, and I don't remember what happened. So,
And after drinking the kratom,
I was just like passed out. I was like an opium. I had my friend took a picture of me. I was like my eyes open, but I was gone. I couldn't move my.
did somebody drug you, or it was literally from the kratom?
Well, he drugged me, but it was funny too, so it's fine. You know?
And you had a buddy there taking
Yeah,
pictures.
you can drug
so
me
that's
if I have
good.
a buddy, you know. But then again, the buddy left, and I was there with 3 huge cock transvestites. So I don't know exactly what happened, but it's Bangkok, you know. I'm
Yeah,
I'm not
shit
gonna
like that
ruin
happens.
You know how it is.
That's what happened to Grant, I think. Didn't that happen to you a couple years ago, Grant, in Bangkok?
Yeah, something
Oh.
very similar.
But so okay, so because I also lived in Bangkok, you know, and big thing for guys is to go to Thailand, and then they like
You get some Thai food?
I love Thai food.
Yeah, I love. Erica introduced me to Thai food. I'd never had Thai food before.
Look, we're
really,
in
it's really
Thailand now.
good. Oh, Grant! Oh, it's too hot here, Grant. Is it? It probably gets real hot. Ooh.
Dude. And you know, guys go to Thailand, and then they get really drunk, and then they bang some beautiful angel
Yeah,
who just has the wrong organ or whatever.
really.
You know, they just
Can it be hard to tell sometimes when you're over there?
real hard.
Probably, especially if you're drinking a bunch. I would
Yeah,
imagine that would not help.
And then dudes like bang or kiss or get a blowjob, and then they come back and they have to go to therapy. They're like, "Am I gay?" I'm like, "If you're worried,
Oh,
you're gay,
gosh.
bro." Because for me, I don't live that lifestyle. I don't do cocaine. I don't do crazy
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. Don't let your attire fool anybody.
Don't let it
You
fool
are
you.
looking suave today. I mean, look at that shirt. Is that a European? That's like a European. I'm feeling a very European vibe.
Motherfucker looking nautical today. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. From the yacht club.
From the yacht club, dude. I go into clubs where you can't even get in.
Oh my gosh, like the yacht and beach club down at Disney World. It looks like you maybe are at the yacht and beach club down at Disney World. Have you been to Disney World yet?
No.
Would you ever go?
I'm not a big people guy, like lots of people
Yeah.
who are very hyped. I don't like hyped people around me.
Yeah. So you're going to get probably some hyped people. I mean, you got the Disney
Disney.
adults. You got to watch out for Disney adults.
Yeah, that's like that's a serious mental, you know, you need to like
It's a weird deal. People get it.
It's expensive.
It's an
Problem.
expensive habit.
Americans are either obsessed with like Wolf of Wall Street money or Mickey Mouse. It's crazy. You guys are absolutely on the brink of collapse. dude.
That's sure what it feels like.
But William, if you go to Thailand, let's say me and you go, right? We get fucked up. You go a bit lost, and you make out with some like a beautiful angel.
Yes.
Would it be for you like, oh my god, what am I? You know?
I don't know. What do you mean? Like after what? Like I'm finding out. And obviously this is if something had happened between Erica and I are not together. That's part of this scenario. We're no longer together. Something's
Scenario-
happened.
of course.
Right.
I've decided to start
No, no,
fucking
no.
drinking again. We're
Yes.
going to party in fucking Thailand. And you're saying what? I end up making out with somebody and it turns out to be a guy.
Yeah.
Yep.
I probably,
let's say you-
I don't know. I
Dude,
wouldn't,
when-
I don't know.
If they're
probably
real
end up telling
beautiful,
somebody.
who cares?
When you come,
Yeah.
this is if that happened to me, like I disappear and I come back to the hotel, I see you. You know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna be like this, bro, and tell the story.
Yeah.
But some guys, like Jesus,
They
Christ.
make really good women.
men make amazing women.
Love it.
They can't. I watch a bunch of the drag race.
It's amazing.
Yeah, oh, dude, but Thai men even, dude, like they have smooth skin, olive skin. They also
they have
Tiny.
to shave over there. They're
yeah,
just
and they don't
hairless
have those
people.
big fucking like a white transvestite. I feel bad for, you know, because we have this big fucking
The hands.
juggaloos.
And they're just
And then
so
white
tiny.
guys always have ugly wrists and a lot of weird bumps
for sure.
and feet. You know, white men's feet are like
It's a giveaway.
if you look at, it's just a big fucking
Whoa.
and it has a lot of detail. You know.
That's a good
Very
foot.
good.
That's a good foot.
No. My toes are disgusting. You see, I have the one of the toes is bigger than the biggest toe. You see, you know
the middle one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
See
what
this
happened.
fucking ninja turtle foot, dude. It's
That's how mine is. Mine is also. Mine is big in the
it
middle.
means like that. You're show me. Yeah, men's feet, dude. If I saw a chick with that foot, dude, I'm like, I'm
Higher.
not putting that in my mouth. You know.
There you go.
And then I don't know if I have a melanoma on my toenail or if it's where I stubbed my toe real bad the other day. You see this? That's what took out. No, Ari, seriously, look at this. Is that a melanoma or where I stubbed my toe? See that? See how there's a thing there?
Jesus Christ, you should see what's happening in my foot.
What do you mean? Oh, that's not bad.
Dude,
oh,
that's nothing, dude. The things that are happening under this sock, dude, there's a fucking
Show us.
civilization under my toes, dude.
Show us, man.
Because I have like
athlete's foot.
I have like jujitsu toes, then bike
Callus.
riding, lots of calluses. Dude, there's a whole Kill Tony episode live between my toes right now. I don't know what's happening. Bumps and weird stuff.
Tough actin, tenactin. Get some tenactin. That's good for athletes.
Yeah, sure. I just discovered like body lotion like 6 months ago. First time ever in my life.
Do you like it?
Yeah, dude, I'm not itchy anymore, dude. It's fucking great.
Oh,
That's how
wonderful.
he discovered it. He was
Yeah.
real itchy.
I moved to Denver,
I
Colorado.
just thought that's how I am. Itchy and squishy, you know.
Well, I just thought I wasn't itchy, and then I moved to Denver, Colorado, and I became real itchy, and I thought I was dying. And then I discovered, I swear to God, I thought I was dying. I thought I had some horrible disease, and then I put on lotion one night, and it fixed everything. I had never used it before. It's like a miracle. It's like a miracle drug.
And then I would like sweat. You know, when you have really dry skin, then you have that really drastic patch of sweat.
My jeans are kind of smelling right now, Grant. A little.
In the middle.
In the middle.
Why?
I don't know. I haven't washed them yet. I got them wet. When did I get these jeans?
They're raw jeans.
The raw jeans. I got to be careful washing. I'm scared to wash
Denim.
them.
Well, they say you're not supposed to wash jeans too often, but
Well, I haven't washed them. I haven't washed them since I've gotten them, and I've got them, a month and a half ago.
I do think they say wash them more often than that, though.
Okay, well, I need to. I'm just scared. Don't you mess up jeans or something? I have no idea. Well, something you don't have to worry about messing up is your underwear, okay? A lot of people do mess up their underwear. There was a point in time I went to a keg party, I guess you call it, in college. And I was out at the keg party and I did what I thought was farting and I shit all on myself. And I went up into the bathroom at the party, took my boxers off, hid the boxers behind the toilet. It's an awkward situation. Stuff happens, but in something like a MeUndies, if you do happen to shit in your pants, it's gonna stay in the MeUndies, and that's not even something they tell you about. But yeah, MeUndies is a wonderful product. I mean, you see this right here. I have a pair on right now. I had 2 pairs on last night. I wear 2 at night. It gets way too cold sometimes, but it's getting hot out there, okay? Time for new undies that are breathable, anti-odor, quick drying. Get the best summer underwear ever with MeUndies. With 100 different colors and prints to choose from, cuts made for every body type, and over 10 different styles, you're going to look as great as you feel. Whether you like bold patterns, bright colors, classic solid basics. What are you, Grant? Like a classic solid basics or bright colors?
Man, I like bright colors.
Yeah, me too. Like yellow?
Yeah, like with a little bee, or is that a wasp?
Bees. Oh my gosh. They should have said, I wish I got the bees. I know beggars can't be choosers, but those bees ones with the
That would have been good.
bees, that's a good one. Whether you like, they get the bold patterns, bright colors, solid basics. They sent Casey blast off space themed boxer briefs.
I think those are them.
Which are these? Casey's not here today.
But you have his underwear.
I have his underwear. He's got to get me to get his underwear. He's got to get through me to get his underwear. And then I got Patriot Pops Popsicle Boxer Briefs. Okay. Oh my gosh. These boxer briefs are to die for. That's all I can say. When I was running around on July 4th, I was wearing the Popsicle Boxer Briefs. And
At the hotel.
At the hotel. And man, oh man, I am glad I had these things. You can run fast in these things. I was lighting off the mortars. I was having to run so fast, and you can fly in these things. That's another thing they don't tell you. You can fly in these things. Grant, don't you think you could run fast in those suckers?
Yeah, they look
You could.
very aerodynamic.
And you're not getting chafing, which is a big thing, okay? Especially I get swamp ass, I think they call it sometimes, and it gets nasty. But with these things, you don't really get the swamp ass. But yeah, with sustainably sourced materials and ethical practices, you'll never have to choose between super cozy underwear and your personal values. So remember that. Summer is here. Be prepared with MeUndies. Get 20% off your first order plus free shipping at MeUndies.com/WMS. That's MeUndies.com/WMS for 20% off plus free shipping. MeUndies, comfort from the outside in. Not from the inside out. That's not.
And get the blast off pair so you can match Casey.
Yes, if you want to wear the same underwear as Casey, blast off.
But if you're all lotion lubed up, it makes it a bit...
For sure. Oh my gosh, it makes it
Are
better.
you a feet guy? I'm not a feet guy. Even with women. I mean, a Thai man's foot, I can put in my mouth, but...
Woo! How much of it do you think? Do they have little feet?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying about,
Little.
easier transition,
Yeah, just
So tiny.
Just a little foot. Yeah, maybe I'd put a little foot in my mouth.
There's actually a big theory on why Thailand is the ladyboy center. And do you know that they don't like the word transsexual either? Because that's not what they're doing, They
like
identify...
ladyboy?
Yeah.
I like that.
Exactly. They're like, fuck your movement. We're doing our own thing here. But
Whoa, Grant, what's that?
what's that? See, I don't like crazy pictures.
It's just some AI.
Yeah, Grant, I
AI
told you
rendering
Ari
feet.
was not going to be down for
What?
weird pictures, dude. Grant, I told you that.
I want the Thai picture again. Maybe put us on a boat.
I think we can win them over with some of these AI feet.
Oh, it's AI feet, even more disgusting. It's a machine.
Yeah, I mean, that's scary. How's it even coming up with this kind of stuff? I don't even know. Wait, why aren't they called boy ladies?
That
I
is true.
wonder.
If there was a guy in his basement drawing pictures like this, you go as a neighbor, you call somebody. But AI can just riff city, dude.
Oh, for sure.
Fuck AI.
Just do
dude.
demonic. I mean, look,
Yeah. You see that? If I drew that, all my friends would.
you're getting on an FBI watch list, and you
Yeah.
need to be careful. You're in America. You got to be careful. Yeah, you don't want to end up on some FBI watch list, and that will happen if you're
I
drawing.
want to be
shit
on
like
any
this.
watch list. Comics coming up. Maybe FBI has a list like that.
Ooh,
Ooh,
you'd be up at the top of that one. Yeah,
Comics to
FBI's
look
top
out for.
comics to look out for.
FBI top
funny.
comics to look out.
That's
Fuck Vulture, dude. I'm on the FBI watch list, baby. Watch out for me, dude. I'm about to bomb this city with jokes.
Yeah. Well, and that's just a bunch of toes right
Really
there.
disgusting. Yeah, really disgusting.
Oof. So how is the green card looking? How's everything going on that front? Everything's going
Like if
good?
me and you started making out one night,
Then what? You're good to go for...
I'm so
You're good to go.
straight that I can literally make out with William and the next day feel nothing.
For sure. Well, you could go back to your place and tell somebody about it.
I'd be like,
Because
man,
that's
the
what you
boy.
would do with the other people.
I think it's even funnier if we kissed each other and told nobody ever. I think it's funnier to have a secret.
Yeah, I think it would be best.
It's just
It'd
just
be
the
best for
weirdest
our
secret.
relationship, I think, to have, kind of a fun, that'd be just almost
just
kind of like
never
a
tell.
fun
Yeah, it's
little
so-
secret
It's just a crazy thing.
between buddies.
And we don't have to kiss, maybe, but we can do something weird,
Yeah, something strange that we don't have to tell anybody about.
Exactly.
Yeah, nobody has to know.
Like we just touch each other's dicks one time,
Y'all
That'd be
can do it
pretty
now.
crazy.
Yeah, not for long, but yeah, it'll be our little secret.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Just have you kissed a man before?
No, but I remember
Me neither.
one time in Los Angeles where I was living right behind a CVS. It was a wonderful place where I would do the Kill Tonys a lot on Monday, and I was off on Tuesday, Wednesday. So I just get fucked up and drink and do cocaine all night looking at the CVS through the fucking chain link fence with the razor wire on it. But it's kind of a beautiful little area back there. I loved hanging out back there. And there was some guy that lived above the apartment that I lived in. Very nice guy. And I would just always be down there and real talkative because other people who lived in the building could be down there. And we got to be buddies. And I remember one night, we're standing back there and he's basically, I think he says, can I kiss you? And I said no, but I was thinking, okay.
Yeah.
Not that it matters, but yeah, I just said no.
And then the relationship
We kept
kind
on
of
going
changes.
forward. Nah,
He was always still friendly.
we were
with him.
still
I'll be friendly
friendly.
too,
Yeah,
just
William-
because I don't want to make it weird.
I didn't give a shit.
He was drinking a bunch.
I
He
didn't give
care.
a shit, but yes, I did not. I can't remember his name. He was
I
doing well. He
remember.
was a nice guy.
I remember. He
He
lived
seemed
with
very
his
nice.
sister.
Lived with his sister. Oh yeah, and I just
But did you, before he dropped the big K word?
was that even a thought in
Yes.
my mind?
Yes, it was.
No,
right? No.
I don't think.
Probably not.
I don't think. I was probably worried
For me,
about it getting fucked up and talking too much. I used to get fucked up and just love talking to people. I think I was bothering people. But I would guess that was my main objective at the moment.
For me, every time the big K word has come out with a guy,
Yeah.
or do you want to go out? Something when they say the big O.
Ooh.
Mhm.
I've always seen it coming. Like, just dudes are. I think dudes are.
It's obvious.
What? It's like a buddy you've had for
There's
a
that-
little while or something? Or
Yeah,
what do
you
mean?
meet somebody and there's a look. See, this is why men are always creeps, kinda, because there's a look that men get in their eyes if they wanna do, like, if they like you. It's just weird. Like, there's an
Yeah.
old guy at my gym. I go to YMCA here,
Nice.
Cool.
and there's an old guy there, and immediately the way he looks at me, I know. And that's the thing. It's not like this old guy is intimidating me. He's fucking 122, right?
Right.
But it is a bit uncomfortable when somebody gives you that look. And he started
For
talking
sure.
to me, and in my head, my first thought is ETA till something drops, ETA. And before you know it, I work out 30 minutes, I go to the sauna. It's an empty gym. I go to the sauna, I'm in the sauna.
Yeah.
I hear the wardrobe door. Not the wardrobe,
Just the sauna door.
no, where do you change clothes?
The gym or the locker room.
I hear the locker room door open, and in my head, I have this thought. I go, I bet it's 5 seconds later, door opens, it's the old guy. Like, I just knew it. I just felt it in the air.
Is he like naked in the sauna?
No. I would want to be naked. Absolutely. I hate clothes in a sauna. It's disgusting.
Were you naked in the sauna? When
I
you came
can't
in?
because it's a mixed sauna there. And it's with the YMCA. It's not hot enough. I have to be there for 2 hours.
Yeah.
But he comes in there and, sits down, and the sauna quietness is always, I know something's coming. So it's like, where you from? Oh, how long you been working out? Once you ask me about my body,
Uh-huh.
it's about to go down.
Uh-oh.
It's about to go.
So what does he end up saying? Does he end up saying anything after he asks about you're working out?
I mean, it was nothing serious. He blew me, and we just he said, like, do you want to come over for dinner sometime?
Would you say yes?
What was he cooking?
I said, no,
Yeah.
thank you. I
Yeah,
literally said,
yeah.
no, thank you.
What does he say? Just, okay, cool.
Because immediately I've played this game before. I've been to these shores. And sometimes I want to be so polite that I'll flirt with you a little just to make the transition to regular companionship more smooth.
Yes.
But-
that's smart. It's sweet of you.
But
to
it
let
has
him down easy like
backfired
that.
also.
Fair.
Sometimes you just need to read the vibe. You know how when guys hit on you, you just need to read if this is an actual person who just likes me. Could I be, like, if it's a Drew Nickens asking you out, you're going to make a smooth transition. You're not going to tell this guy. But if
Yeah.
it's some guy from the corner and you can tell this guy,
Some guy from the corner
yeah,
who's been watching you.
exactly. There's no way you can say, no, but there's no, but you got to shut it down. And
For
this
sure.
old guy was a shut it down kind of guy.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And I just go, no, thank you. And then it's quiet for a bit, Then it's just weird.
Well,
And then
welcome
it
to America. Welcome to America. No, when I worked at the little grocery store by my parents' house, there was this old doctor guy who would come to Register 1. I worked up at Register 1, and he would always come through, and he was weird. And it was one of those things where I hear you immediately. I'm thinking, oh, this dude,
ETA.
1,000%. And I swear to God, at one point he invited me over to eat at his house. And I said no.
They always go down, yeah.
It was strange. It was some old doctor guy, and he would always act weird. And I didn't really care. It's like, what do you do? Whatever. But it was strange. It was a little strange. So I could imagine being a female in certain points. I'm sure I'd be I'm already a pussy ass bitch. I could only imagine if I was a female.
Oh,
I'd be
exactly.
scared of everybody. Oh my gosh. I'm
That's
sure I
what
would
I'm
have been
saying.
would be scared of everyone.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, once you, as a guy, you start having men hit on you, it creates in your head, that's the first, because that never happened. You're never the, so to speak, prey, or you've never been preyed upon, like just weirdly. And it's not, yeah, like this old guy's going to fucking hold you down at the grocery store and fuck you up the ass. That's not
Right.
going to happen. But the vibe is also traumatic. Like I
It's
can
kind of weird. I remember being in West Hollywood one time. I swear to God, with the guys who were at Mitzi's last night, two of my buddies who lived in Denver and then lived in LA, and we were at it was like a St. Patrick's Day thing, and it was one of the times when I was still getting real fucked up. And we went to some big gay bar because there were a bunch of people there.
Yeah.
And I remember getting this real weird feeling with some dude there. Like, watch it. I just remember. Not that any of that matters, but it was like one of the only times in my life I felt like somebody was watching my ass.
Your ass.
Which had never really happened, or I'd never picked up on that
And
before.
with women, it's
strange.
everywhere you go, everything you do, there's always that guy with the fucking prince eyes in the corner.
Well, hopefully not. Maybe not everywhere.
Not always, but it will startle you more often. Like, it will still. Like, I remember... This was like 5 years ago. My gym in Estonia. I see a guy.
What was it called?
My Fitness.
Cool.
I see a guy in the gym. It's the My Fitness. It's the spot. It's the.
Is that a good one?
Yes. It's like.
Equinox.
No, we don't fucking get lotion, dude. I mean, Equinox is crazy, you know.
I've never been in one. What is that? Just like a real
dude,
high-end
shaving cream.
Would you ever be a
razor.
member at a place like that?
Equinox?
Yeah.
Dude, of course I would. But the Austin one sucks ass and dick and balls at the same time.
Oh, does it?
It's just, Equinox is always good, but there are some locations. The Austin one isn't like but the New York one.
That's a good one.
I went to one in Toronto. And in New York, in Manhattan, I went to one where I was like, I will suck men off just to hang around.
It was cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
But I remember in My Fitness one time, this was like 5 years ago, I see an old guy at the sauna, but we have naked saunas there, of course, and you have to be. If you have pants on, I'll yell at you. It's not normal.
Could you wear a towel though before you get in there?
Maybe, but
I'm kind of bashful. I like wearing a towel.
But if you have a towel, we'll look at you like, okay, he's up to something.
Okay.
What's
something
under that?
weird's
What's under that
going on.
towel?
Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
The way hiding it.
Yeah, right.
Don't be weird, dude.
Yeah.
And this old guy's there, and I see him in the shower. You know when there's like the showers are separated by the little wall, but it has the cracks. The partitions, but it has the cracks in it. He's on the opposite end, but see, because I see he's being weird at the sauna. He's just looking over too much. If two men are sitting next to next, like let's say we're on a bus, whatever, and one guy is the swivel, that's weird.
What do you mean if the one guy's looking over it?
Whatever social situation two strangers are, if this shit starts happening, you see this. We have a predatory, we have there's a side in our that's peripheral vision that's like very wide due to predatory reasons. And if I see the swivel sitting next to me, something's weird happen. And if I swivel back, this is kind of now a thing. So I don't swivel back.
Yeah.
So I wait like a genius that I am. See, exactly. I wait for him to go to the opposite booth. Right? And then I pick the farthest one that when he goes to.
Because he would have picked, if you went in one first, he would have gotten right next to you.
Pervert 101.
Oh, wow.
Pervert 101.
So what are you doing? Just messing around?
Like if there's
messing
three,
around
if
waiting
there's three urinals, I'm here. Which one do you pick? I'm in the corner right. There's 3 urinals.
I'm picking the stall.
Okay.
I'm picking the stall.
But if there's
he's shy, he's not going next to you.
If there's only 3 urinals, yes, okay.
I would
going
get
in this
far
stall.
away.
If I'm in the third one, you go to the first one. That's universally known.
Yes.
If you pick the second one, you want to suck me off. That's the international rule of, hey, I want to suck you off.
What would happen if somebody did? If you were peeing later on today and somebody went up beside you in the urinal, what would you do? Would you look over? Would you say something?
Yes, I would say thank you, but no thank you.
Well, what if they just made an honest mistake? What if they just feel more comfortable TTing closer to somebody?
What if I just go, no, you're not going to suck me off. And then we look over the first one's in, it has the bag over it. It's like not. In the sketch.
They had no choice.
Yeah, in the sketch, that's what.
Yeah.
I just go, hey, man, I won't suck you off. Bag.
Out of order.
So I pick the farthest one. And I shower. And then I look through the cracks.
Yeah.
I can see across from the hall. because they all the separating parts, they're all exactly the same. So there's it's
For
like
sure.
it's like looking downstairs from a really long,
Yeah.
you know. So I see, and all I see is
him
his
looking
eye
at you.
looking straight through the thing, and he's holding his dick.
No.
He's doing
You're
something.
kidding.
No.
Looking at your ass.
You, dude, if you
Have
think
you
that-
made eye contact?
yeah, he was looking through it.
Do you say anything to anybody at the gym, or it's not
See-
worth it? What do you do?
See, now that is surprising because you know what I did? I just went home, but I was about to go down the stairs at the sports club, and the administrator is my friend, actually. I know her. She's like a good friend of mine.
Yeah.
But I am like, actually, it's weird, right? It's an old guy, but that's how sexual assault can also work. It's
Yeah.
just a weird, intimate thing that we went through that is not comfortable for me to rip
No.
about immediately.
For sure.
And I start going downstairs and I go, oh no, I have to talk about this just to get it out. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's this guy like,
Yeah.
and then we laugh because it is funny. But if I wouldn't talk about it, and let's say I'm not a guy, for me, well, if I see crazy, I've always been a guy like that. I laugh. I'm not like, I won't be this. Yeah, aggression is not my line of defense usually. For me, it's always humor. Like even then, I kind of laughed, and he was all weird. I just go pff, or something, you know. He all gets weird.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's how the first time I was like, holy shit. But then, you know, that's not the only time that people have jerked off around me.
Really?
I had one time in Vancouver, Stanley Park.
Where?
Stanley Park.
Where's that?
In Vancouver, there's one of the most, Twilight was shot there. It has amazing trees that reach for the sky. It's basically, even if it's the hottest day, it's like dark in the woods. And it's
Cool.
quiet. You can hear a pin drop because it's such a thick forest and it's beautiful. And sometimes you see an eagle. It's like, because
Oh, cool.
Washington is close. It's British Columbia is
It was
amazing.
beautiful. It was so pretty.
That's Stanley
looking.
Park, yeah. So, but I go deep in the woods and I'm smoking a joint. And the smoke, because there's so little wind there, the smoke is playing, you know, and it's just high. And it's literally my first week in Vancouver. And I just made a big transition. I moved to a new country. I'm working
Yeah.
on the visa things again. I'm scared. But I have this moment of appreciation. I smoke. I hear a branch break. Huh. I look over. It's a guy, and same thing. He's walking, but he's looking straight at me. And the steps the steps he's
Yeah.
taking, it's a bit too slow.
What is he doing?
What's he doing?
I'm talking a joint. I look back, I keep smoking as if I just act. I mean, it's a public park, but it's such a big park that just seeing someone is already, you have to kind of, you don't,
sure.
but, okay, but maybe it's, you never know.
It's a park, yeah.
So it's a park, it's a public park. Keep smoking. 15 minutes pass, I start listening to Cypress Hill. I just forget about him.
It's a good weed smoking
Yeah.
music.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I was a big Cypress Hill guy. I can't anymore.
Yeah, I went through a
It makes
Cypress
me
Hill phase.
deranged.
Oh, really? And we need you having your defenses as laughter and not aggression. So do not be
It makes
listening
me-
to Cypress Hill.
It makes me deranged.
Oof. Insane in the membrane.
Dude, it makes me. Some people tell me that I need help. Some people can fuck off and go to hell. So I'm,
Yeah, that sounded good. That sounded like that guy.
That's perfect.
That really did. Yeah, insane in the membrane. That's all I can think. Why can
all
I
I
not
think is
think of?
that line of some people tell me that I need help.
It's good. That sounded really good. That really did. So what's the guy doing in
Cypress
the
Hill,
forest?
No, I haven't seen him, dude. It's over. I take my shirt off. I start shadow boxing. That's what I do sometimes. I don't feel comfortable dancing, but shadow boxing,
Yeah,
it's kind of my expression of movement. It's not aggressive at all. It's just something I do. I do push-ups. I get a little bit sweaty, you know. Then a bigger branch that's way closer than the last branch that broke
Whoa.
in here.
people always ask me just what's going on with your head, and I say to them, I tell to them, well, I'm going bald, and they say, no, why is it so big? And I have to go into the story about how I grew up with this pretty bad I don't know, I guess you call it a defect. I had to stand with my shoes nailed to a board. My legs were bow-legged and I had a giant head, and I've never really been able to wear a bunch of hats, but until I found Mammoth Headwear, I mean, they've really pretty much saved my life because I'm fair-skinned. I'm getting skin cancer now, and one of the ways I try to help fight off skin cancer is wearing hats, but I have the genetic condition, so I can't normally wear hats because I have this giant head. But Mammoth Headwear has been able to pretty much save my life, I think literally and figuratively speaking. They've saved my freaking life. Stop trying to cram into itty bitty hats. Get something that fits your big ass head with Mammoth Headwear. It's a shop designed exclusively for giant noggins. Is that noggins, Grant?
I think that would be noggins.
Noggins.
Yeah.
Their sizing starts at 7 3/4 inches wide. That's a pretty big freaking hat to begin with. 7 3/4 inches. Do you know how big that is, Grant?
It's pretty massive.
It's like a giant. Yeah, that's like a comically huge. And that's just where they start. So however huge your head is, they've got you covered. And again, 7 3/4 inches. If you don't know what that is, look that up. That's a big ass hat to begin with, and they get even bigger. Gone are the days of not being able to fit into snapbacks. Snapbacks? Is that like the kind of Corvette you have?
No,
The hatchback.
It's snapback. The hats that
Snapbacks.
snap in the back.
Oh, yes. And beanies and trucker hats. They have everything. Mammoth Headwear is here with cool stuff that'll fit right. They've also got a 30-day perfect fit guarantee to ensure that you're totally satisfied. Head to mammothheadwear.com and use code WMS for 15% off and free shipping on U.S. orders. That's mammothheadwear.com, code WMS, or click the link in our show notes. Give that giant head of yours the gift of Mammoth Headwear. Saved my life.
I look over now. His glasses were on before. His glasses are like this.
No.
You're kidding.
Stick out, and he's shaking it like it's a gift.
Is you're sitting there getting sweaty doing push-ups and shadow boxing? Yeah, that's horrible.
No, like he's like this sideways, like a little behind the bush, but under the bush, I see the dick shaking.
Yeah,
Glasses down.
And that's a classic not something's going bad with the glasses down.
He goes, "Hey man, you want a beer?"
Classic line. It seems like a
Maybe
classic.
after you
'Cause
wash your
he has
hands.
cans in his backpack, and he looks, dude. You know what offended me in that moment too? My man, you be looking dog shit.
Oh, really?
No,
Yeah, at least it could be some well put together.
look at me and look at
1000%.
you.
Yeah.
Offensive.
If I blow you, the others will never believe you.
Right.
You'll be in a mental Estonian angel. Yeah, there was an Estonian, sure, blue-eyed kid. Blow you on his knees. Sure, Mikey. Sure, Mikey. They closed the shaft.
I
Give you your
know.
food.
And it
He
like in
would walk-
Bram Stoker's Dracula. You remember? Did you ever see that movie?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Remember, there's a good scene with the guy going.
If I
crazy.
blew him, he would walk around that forest. He would turn insane. So, so that's what's offending me. At least be Michael Bublé.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh.
We love Bublé.
I love
Bublé.
Bublé. I'm a big Bublé guy.
We're big
Um,
Bublé people.
I go, no, man. But now already I gotta change location. This guy is echolocationing me already. He's like lingering. Next moment he's gonna, spider.
Yeah, you got to get out of there.
because he was like here. He's everywhere. So, but I try to act it cool as well.
Yeah.
I start going, but now I'm high also. And this is actually, I can't remember if this is before the shower thing or not, but this is the first time it's me and him. I just feel uncomfortable. I gotta move. And I'm high. I gotta move. I'm in
Yeah.
a new environment. I'm scared. There's people after me. I gotta move.
I would be scared to death.
So, but I try to be cool about it. I walk. I forget. All of a sudden, two guys in the distance, blah, 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 blow. One guy is on his knees
No.
with like he's got like long hair. The other guy's holding it like I would with a chick, you know, when you hold the back of the hair. And he's like, blah, blah, blah.
God, welcome to Vancouver.
Dude, in the distance.
Damn.
I changed direction, dude. At this point, dude, I felt like, remember that scene, Who's in the Grey with Liam Neeson when he's with the wolves?
No, after Liam Neeson in the freaking Taken movies, I don't believe him.
He's
I don't
trying
like
to,
him.
There's a scene where he's trying to get away from the wolves. The wolves are killing all his friends. He's the last guy surviving, but by accident, he goes into the wolf den. He picks the wrong direction. That's how I felt when I showed up.
Every wrong direction.
I'm in the Mecca.
Like in The Shining, where Shelley Duvall's trying to get through and she's seeing all the ghosts of the people. It's, oh my God.
Then I see road. Because now I changed direction immediately. By the way, they also noticed me and they continued like as if I'm the rude guy.
Well, you might have been in that
They
situation.
kind of looked and just blah, blah, blah kept going. So now I find a road and I see another guy walking there. And my first thought is, oh my God, this is my hell now. I have to, I don't know, suck my way out, you know.
Yeah, you're going to be stuck in that forest.
Blah, blah, I have to suck.
So that new guy was going in there to get some
New
action.
guy. Immediately I see new guy. Yeah, that's me. That's me. It's looking at all those gay guys. I gotta get out.
Yeah.
Dude. So new guy. But that's my thought because I see a new guy. But then he's got kids, wife. He's just taking a walk.
Oh, it's a regular guy.
But I also gave him because I stepped. You know when there's a road in a park, like a road, like a passage, and then somebody jumps out of the bush. That's a bit weird too, huh?
Yeah.
And I look at him and he kind of stops looking. You know, it's fucking. And in my head, and it's a German family. So I'm like, oh, thank God I didn't yell like, I'm not here to fuck.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
But then for him, I also think like, holy shit, he might see something now. I don't want it to. I didn't say anything, but I wanted to be like, stick to the path. Stick to the path. Don't- So then immediately I go home. I tell this on stage at the open mic, and everybody's laughing immediately because later I go on Reddit and I find out that spot where I went to is the world renowned fuck me in my mouth spot.
Oh
That
my
bush
gosh.
is a famous bush. Stanley Park apparently is a big.
It's good you made it
Interesting.
out of there. I'm glad you made it. I mean,
You
that was
found
right.
it on accident.
And to be
Yeah.
fair, I kept going to Stanley Park even more just for walks and shit. But let's just say I stuck to the path a bit more.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. You didn't go to but yeah, it's fun that you just found it, happened to find it.
See, I thought these perverts are after me. They're like chasing me. Maybe they spotted me at the airport. They're plotting.
Mm-hmm.
But turns out I was the rude one in sense. I go there sweaty shadow boxing, looking like a fucking caramel
for
stick.
sure.
And then I just leave.
Yeah.
These guys must have been like, this fucking...
Yeah, that guy was really trying to be nice, giving you the beer, but maybe he would have turned crazy.
I'll never forget the dick hanging and him shaking it though.
Yikes.
And an ugly big piece of dick. Like
Really?
not a nice dick, just like weird with a tube at the end and like an ugly vein. And like just a fucking big, but more like a medical condition.
Yeah.
Not like a...
Not like a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, tube at the end. That's
Like he's done something to it. You know,
Uh-oh.
he's like, yeah.
like needles.
Everything. I think he wants me
Ugh.
to, because I had boots on. Maybe he would have been interested in boots.
Boots
Boots on dick, you know.
What, like him putting the penis on the ground?
Yeah.
And,
And I go like, you're not.
and hold on, be careful. I think my parents watch this.
What do
sometimes,
you-
So we got to be careful.
What does your wife and kids think about this? And he's like, oh, you know, because there's that part, you know.
For sure, that's what people.
Maybe he wants me to take his bank card and then spend some money and not even say hi to him.
Sugar baby. You could be a sugar baby. Is that what a sugar baby is?
I don't know what, sugar daddy, sugar mommy, sugar uncle.
Ooh,
Ooh, a sugar uncle. That sounds fun. I've never heard of a sugar uncle. Oh my gosh.
There's an Estonian comedian, Ardo, who has a great joke about how he couldn't be a sugar daddy because it's so expensive now. I could be and then he said some other great, fuck this joke up. But he said some other substance that's cheaper.
Sugar babies.
Kind of look like beans.
Beans. They look like deer doo-doo sometimes.
He had to look like little pebbles when I used to eat like carnivore diet. That's my shit.
Like a rabbit.
What was the carnivore diet? Hold on. Have you ever had sugar babies before?
No. Those are raisins covered in chocolate, yes?
No, it is just straight up caramel.
Yep.
It's straight up caramel. It's pretty good. Do they even make? I don't even know if they still make those things anymore.
Probably like a Cracker Barrel.
Oh, have you been to a Cracker Barrel yet, Ari?
I've heard of the industry name, but no, I have not.
Oh my gosh. Well, you have to go with us.
I also wanted to go to Chipotle the other day. Could not. Closes early. Then I wanted to go to...
Have you ever been to a Chipotle before?
No.
Well, you're in for a treat. There's a place that's better that's a local place called Cabo Bob's.
Better.
You've got to go to Cabo Bob's. You've got to get the white cheese dip. You got to get the queso dip. You got to go. It's better than Chipotle. I swear to you, Ari. I swear.
I bet it is. I just like the history of Chipotle, and I feel like I'm part of the...
Yeah, fair enough.
You're going to have to
should
try
go.
it.
Yeah, you have to go to Chipotle.
You
It's
like
good.
chain restaurants?
And then I tried to go to chicken and
Chick-fil-A.
filet. Chicken and filet.
Never been?
Have you never been?
And I walk up there.
I hope it's good
I
news.
tried the door. Look. It's 6 p.m.
Yeah.
Why should it be closed? This is a fast food joint. Look. Closed. I see Sunday. It's closed.
Oh, yes.
I see Sunday. It's closed. I Google why is Chick-fil-A closed on a Sunday. I almost blew a load in my pants because I love when people have they're turning down millions of dollars probably.
Yeah.
Oh, 1,000%. I love
but
Chick-fil-A.
God-
It tastes so good.
God number one. And if you as a corporation can do that,
For
that's
sure.
America.
Yeah. I want a Sunday off.
It's American. Yeah, I need
In my head,
Sunday
in my
off.
corporate asshole atheist brain, I'm like, oh, it's a tax scam that they have to pay double in Sunday so they don't. No, it's because of the one true God. And there's
Yes.
nothing wrong with that.
Damn right.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Damn right. And you need to try. Wait, so you still have not,
I
you've
still
still
have
yet
not.
to go. It's wonderful. And I highly recommend their ice cream things. It's a frozen custard.
Or
The
Chick-fil-A?
Chick-fil-A. Oh, their
Wow.
ice cream, their milkshakes. Have you had a Blizzard yet?
Dairy Queen?
Oh my gosh. No, you need to be careful. You're biking good. See, that's why I need to start biking with you because I eat at some. You have to have a Blizzard.
There was a Dairy Queen in Canada too. I never went in because of it says DQ, disqualify. I don't.
Disqualified.
I mean, that's the only thing I think. If I have a negative connotation with visual I see,
For sure.
I put that in my brain. Never.
Disqualification.
It's like one time I went into Popeyes in New York. Everybody's talking. All my black friends were like, Popeye sandwich, the hot chicken sandwich,
Yeah.
Popeye,
Yeah.
Popeye. And I'm get excited. I get high. I walk in there. There was a smell of grease that I stepped out and
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just, I don't like how it starts off.
For sure. That
One
can
time I
happen.
went to Sonic. Do you know Sonic Burger?
Yeah, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Did you do the drive up? Did you do
I
where
did. I did. I don't have a car, so I had to walk in. I go to Sonic, and I got Sonic. It was delicious, but I don't like Sonic because I went in there, and there was a giant black guy who said, "Yo, you want to buy me a burger?" And out of fear, I bought him a burger. And that experience for me, Sonic,
Done.
it soured your Sonic?
a little, yeah, a little, you know.
I get it.
Yeah,
And now if I
yeah,
see a Sonic
yeah.
logo, I go, ugh.
I hear you. Well, you still need to get a Route 44 cherry limeade. You've got to at some
I've
point.
never heard of it, and I'm interested.
You have to. It's a drink called a cherry limeade, and it's in a Route 44 cup, which means it's 44 ounces. So it's a big old. You don't necessarily have to get the Route 44 cherry limeade, but I highly recommend just any of the cherry limeades. It is to die for.
I went to Cherry Black's, had brisket.
Yes.
32 years old, took my first nap because my body went into paralysis.
Yeah,
And I
You
like
don't do
brisket.
too much barbecue.
yeah. It seems very heavy. I
And I
really
like
like
brisket,
it.
but I've always had brisket in a restaurant where they give me a 250 gram piece. I don't know
Oh,
how.
hold on. What's a 250 gram?
See, exactly.
piece?
I'm at the line. Terry Blacks, also Terry Blacks. I love you guys. I love you guys.
Tell
I love
us.
you guys. But I am not stand in line with a tray like I'm in prison. And
Fucking
I need to rush.
cafeteria.
And what do you want?
Sure.
The bean. I don't know what beans. I got things that made no sense.
And then it turns
And
out to
there's
be what,
people here-
$100.
Yeah.
And then it's super expensive.
And then there's some guy here who's in a rush to fill his fat fucking mouth. So I
Yeah.
can't, let me chill. So now I'm at the count and they ask, and I don't know pounds, I don't know ounces, I
Yeah.
don't know nothing. And he go, what's the unit that they usually ask you? How many pounds? Is that-
Pounds.
Yeah.
Ounces.
So he goes, how much brisket do you want? And I just go 2 pounds. And that's a lot, right?
2 pounds?
Yes, it is, right?
Yes.
Like half a pound would
You
be
could
a good
even-
meal for a man.
Yes,
like
I
my
would think
type.
so.
Yeah.
Yes.
I go 2 pounds and I just eat 2 pounds.
You ate all of it.
Yeah, I mean, I can. I'll eat as much as you have.
Leftover.
I'm always like that. No, I never take stuff from restaurant. I'll just eat it.
Oh,
I
really?
I could be one of those. You know those when you go to like a diner and then the wall of shame,
Competition.
wall of shame, wall of fame.
Like biggest
Yes.
burrito eater.
No, they just have like time limit. Eat this breakfast.
Yeah, eat this many wings.
I've
or
done those
whatever.
like this at the end with the plate.
Oh,
Easy.
That's how I've always been like.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I had a fat big sister, ate everything, so I had to be quick.
How's she doing?
No, she's actually always skinny, but it's just funny to say.
Oh.
She's a very tiny little girl, but it's funny to say I have a big fat sister.
So you had to eat quick.
Yeah, and she's always like, "Can you stop?" So I've always said it throughout any podcast, throughout history. Big fat sister always ate quick. I had to be faster,
That's
and she's always like, "Can you?" I literally was anorexic. Can you stop? And I'm like, "Yes, it's." Yeah, like she was like
Oh.
eating nothing. She was like a little fucking stick.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but it's just funny to say to a girl like that, my big fat sister.
For sure. It'll give her.
And then when she comes by and the people see her for the first time, they're always like, "Oh." Then
She
they
lost a lot of weight.
then they got the bit. No, it doesn't even look like she had any weight to lose. You know,
So funny.
how much weight can hips like this have? You know,
yeah, for
my
sure.
my big fat sister. You know, we had to
Bad
widen,
guy.
and then I always say like we had to widen the doors.
Oh. Woo! You got to be careful. She's gonna get mad.
It's a fun story.
She's gonna
But
get
that
mad.
is fun. Could you take your sister if you had to?
What do you
Sure
mean,
you
take my
could.
sister like to marriage?
No, like beat her. Like if she came in and attacked you.
Oh yeah, she's nice. Dude, you could start her with a weird fucking passive aggressive comment. You'll
Oh,
fucking
really?
wobble her.
Do you get? Do you get
She's
scared?
like a nice person.
Can people scare you? Like if they jump out and scare you, do you get scared? Or are you not? You don't get scared like that?
I get scared a lot because in my head, everyone is trying to use me, molest me, and rape me. I'm always like that. Like if I walk across a bridge, I-35, late at night, and there's a guy walking across, my thought is never, "Ooh, another guy taking a walk high, thinking enjoying the city lights at night." No, my first thought is always, "That's the rainy guy. I'm gonna be in the lake with my asshole broken."
So what are you getting ready to do? Just run if they were to come
I always
at
like
you?
just flex up. I always make myself seem wider. I always try to hype them, and then they're scared
That's
of me.
smart.
Sometimes I scare like little girls because from the distance, a little girl looks like any fucking a small man that could fight me.
For sure.
My thoughts are always immediately negative, negative, negative.
Well,
You know what happened to me?
yeah. Did something happen? Why do you think you feel that way?
This was a month ago. I've never had anything like this happen. I lived by Riverside. I just moved to Clarksville. I live by Riverside, which in a really nice house. I just rented something because I was with this transition to moving here. I left my friends, my family, you know. So I just wanted to make a smooth transition and getting a nice, like I rented like a nice house for 2 months, just so I can not go insane immediately and
Yeah, for sure.
enjoy my life for once. So it took like it had a sauna, a balcony, rooftop, big kitchen, multiple floors, separate bedroom, shower, for if anybody wants to stay over, you know. So I'm in this house. I'm on my couch. I'm watching a movie. High. So very vulnerable. A rock flies into the window, breaks the window.
No.
A rock, black, and my bitch ass. This is who I am.
Yikes. Is this nighttime?
This is 3 a.m.
It was
In-
scary.
when it's silent, and I'm watching Long Legs.
How could you hold on? Is there a way you can watch that at home on like an app?
Stream. You can.
Rented already?
No, not the. Dude, I'm
Oh,
still on the torrents, baby. You know me, dog.
Oh,
I know,
you can watch it?
I know you guys are all like, "No, everything has to be free immediately for me." And if it's one of those seances where the guy stands up, it's with a camcorder, and you see him going to the bathroom, so be it.
Oh, yeah.
If it's free, I'll watch it from a iPod Nano.
Oh, my gosh.
So I'm
Yeah, I
watching
never learned
that.
how to do that.
And and this is how much of a bitch. You know what I do? Because at first you don't know it's a rock. It breaks the first half of the window, the first window. La, 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 la.
Yeah.
But you don't know. You just hear the glass go la, 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 la. There's a highway next to it, so maybe a car, bam, bam. Maybe it was a gun. I don't know.
Right.
I'm on my couch, and this is a house that has the remote that can use the blinds and
Oof.
the blinds and the lights and the sound, everything.
Remote.
I go, brrr. The blinds zzz, up, lights down, and I just wait for like 10 minutes. Right?
Yeah.
Just see, this is
So
how
they
much
don't see you moving around
Because-
in there.
But no, like maybe if I'm sober, the testosterone will kick in and I'll grab a kitchen knife, run down there and chase after whoever did it. But I'm high in my underpants, so vulnerable, with
Yeah.
chips in my belly button because I just ate a lot of chips. I was such in a vulnerable state of mind. I cannot do hand-to-hand combat right now. And I just pray to God that it wasn't like, that they're like testing it out so they can now rush in and fuck me up.
Well, what was it, I wonder?
This is where it gets a bit interesting.
Ooh.
When I moved into that house, I had my friend Andrew over from Canada. And we were chilling, making breakfast. And I knock on the door. And this house is like, before you knock, the house goes, somebody at the front door. It has those detectors, the
Smart
ring
house.
glass. Yeah, it's a crazy
Ooh.
house. So secure. And I'm in the kitchen and the camera shows it's a man.
It's always a man.
It's a man. His ethnicity, he's in the shadows.
Hard to tell.
So, I go to the front door. It's a black guy. He's talking. He opens up with, "Hey man, find my iPhone." Says my iPhone is in here.
Ooh, that's a scam.
Yeah.
To get in your house.
No, see, that's
Get you to open the door.
immediately. But you see, what I'm trying to assess this situation with my high working, overclocked brain. I'm looking into his eyes. It's weird. His clothes are fine. Like he's not cracked out.
Mm-hmm.
But I look at the shoes. The shoes? One shoe missing, like the
laces.
rope. Yeah, the laces
Mm-hmm.
is missing. And I know.
So
I
that's
know-
a red flag.
I know
That's a red flag
a
for
black
anybody
guy with
listening.
bad
Right.
shoes. I know open micers that live with their mother that have fly shoes. Black
Yeah.
guys always take care of their shoes. So this is
So
already.
there was some sort of red flag.
Yeah. I go, no, it ain't. I stare him. I don't even look around like, oh, I don't wonder. I try to immediately show dominance by going, it ain't in here, and look him straight in the eyes. But my friend Andrew is there too, so I feel kind of safe. But then I notice over his shoulder, he has another brother a bit farther away who's looking at my house up and down.
No.
Okay.
So what, did you have the front door open when you're talking to him
Yes.
right now?
Okay. And he goes, can I come in and look? I go, no. He goes, does anybody else live here? I go, yeah, my friend Andrew. And Andrew walks down to look. And he looks at us, look at him and goes, okay. And he gives up really easily, All it's.
What do you think he would have done? Come and run in there?
I don't know. I don't know. These people are crazy. I don't know. This is my
We'll
first
never
week in
know.
America. I'm thinking rape, molest, man. They're gonna tie
Would
me
stuff
down.
like that happen in Estonia at all? or not?
Never.
Really?
They're gonna never.
How come? Is crime not bad over there?
No, nothing like this, dude.
Do people get in trouble?
Another ethnicity showing up and being aggressive. And
Right. I'm sure it's
creepy
totally
question.
different. I believe you.
Yes.
I'm sure it's totally
No.
different.
A Russian guy might show up. Like that would be the like racist equivalent.
Oh, really?
Like the racist equivalent. Like it's always the Russian guy. I'm not saying this was just two black guys. I'm not saying anything racist. I'm just saying that's how it was.
Yeah.
That's the situation that played out. I'm sorry for these
No, I hear what you're
inequalities.
saying.
So this is bad. But me and Andrew just sit there and we continue our life. Nothing happened. This rock flew in about a month later. In my head, I'm already connecting dots. If
Oh, so the rock thing is after
a
what you
month,
just described. Okay.
but looking at the laces, how badly they were wrapped, this guy doesn't have the dexterity and stamina to plot a plan for a month, you know? Looking at the
Probably
way his
not.
laces are worked up. If you can't handle a lace, you're not going to Ocean's 11 my house.
For sure.
So this is the thought. So, but then, nothing happens with the shoe, guys. Nothing. This is over.
Cool.
Back to the rock. The rock. I go to bed. But the way I go to bed that night, I grab a big knife from the kitchen and I put it next to my bed. I lock the doors. I have 3 floors until they get to my bedroom. So if they come, I'm already plotting. I hide my passport. I leave some money on my kitchen counter. Take the money. See, that's the thing about home invasion.
It's funny you were already scheming a way of what you
Just
did.
in case.
There is 3 floors and 5 doors that I can lock. That I go to the secondary bathroom and call I'm thinking 911. That gives me about 10 minutes. I'll wait there with my kitchen knife, kill whoever comes through that door. If it's the cop, too bad. Whatever's coming. That's what I'm thinking. That's the thing about like home invasion too. You know, when they come in and tie you down and then fuck your wife in front of you and take all your shit. I'm always like, this is an advice. If you want to rob me ever, if I'm rich, I have a mansion somewhere, you want to rob me, knock on the door, tell me, I want all your shit. Dude, I will help you pack.
Yeah.
I don't want the part where I'm stabbing you on the kitchen floor and we both die. You know, I don't want that part. Let's just skip the trauma.
Not a good...
Skip the trauma. One time I got robbed in Cambodia in a hotel room. That I came back to the hotel room, everything was gone. You know what my first thought was? Whew. Because my fear,
you weren't in there.
Exactly, because my fear is I open it and you're there and this fucking Cambodian guy, and I have to fight you to the death.
Yeah.
And then I have to go to therapy and I don't do stand-up anymore because
sure.
it's not funny for me anymore. Life isn't funny. After your home invasion, life isn't funny.
Yeah.
So there I am on my floor in the second bathroom with my knife, just waiting. Actually, I didn't do that. That was in my head. I just went to bed, but I had the knife, but I had the whole game plan. My passport was under the toilet.
Good.
Just hidden everywhere. I left some cash just to just to give them until they reach my floor. I left the PlayStation down there.
Well, that's smart. Well, hopefully nothing like that happens.
So nothing. So
again,
then I do gigs. I come back the next day to also get high and watch a movie. A second hole below the first. You know, the first where it broke. The glass down here.
Second hole.
Another one. Now, I don't know if, because the blinds remain shut. I didn't open the back up. I didn't go out there and look what happened. Now, this might be that it actually happened during that time or when I was asleep that night.
Ooh, either one. And which one is worse? Is one worse or better?
So now,
hopefully it happened the same time, maybe. I don't know.
The second now, movie night is canceled. Bongs with the boys is canceled.
Well, that's
not with the boys.
sad. You can't let stuff like that affect your life.
Cancel. You know
No.
No. So now, what this guy does, so with the sober brain, I leave the blinds open. I shut down all the lights in the house so you don't see me sitting by the window with my laptop and my kitchen knife. I sit by the window and I look at the street. And on my laptop, I start going through back because this is an Airbnb that I've rented out. In my head, I start going, I look into the owner's background. Because he had a weird name, and I go, this guy's an Albanian. I am set up. Because the guy gave me a great discount with the house. This is what my brain is thinking at this moment. There's a hit out for this guy who owns this house. And he goes, I'm Albanian. I'll just get another European asshole with an accent. The two black guys scope it out. If I'm there, they hear the accent. They go back to the boss. The guy's there. Go for the hit. They throw the Omen as the rock just to let me know. They're about to come in here, tie me down. And I'm the asshole who's like, great deal. You know. So now they're cutting me off limb by limb. Where is he? Where is he? And I'm with my accent trying to explain I'm a stand-up comedian. They go, oh, you think this is funny? Ah!
Yeah, for sure. Well, hopefully that's not what's happening though, right?
With my kitchen knife, Googling the owner. He's actually a nice guy, turns out. I just look into his Facebook. I look at the previous guests who have left reviews in the Airbnb. Maybe there's a previous guest who also like in the Colombian mafia, and they think now I'm the guy.
Anything turn up when you looked up the other guests?
Nothing. Everything positive.
Cool.
So those 2 nights for $400 a night were pretty.
And then you had to pay for that window.
No.
Oh, good.
Of course,
Good.
dude.
Maybe I thought it was like an Airbnb scam. Like, oh, you broke it.
Oh no, it was such a nice house, and the owner was actually shocked that it happened to, or it was just
what you were thinking it was, where he's getting. Well, you'll be safe.
So all these thoughts are in my head while I'm sitting with my laptop. There's a hit out for me.
Well, it'll be better, and it's not. I don't think there's a hit out for you. So remember that, okay? Well, Ari, thank you so much for being on the podcast today, dude. It was fun.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I'm sorry if I talk too much.
Yeah, no, oh my gosh, it was a lot of fun. Yeah, Casey has been on the road a bunch and not here, so thank you so much for...
Thank you. It was so much fun. The last time I did it, the next guest you had on were the Black Keys. That was pretty wild.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because
yeah,
it was me, and then the next guest were the Black Keys.
That's right.
That's
I know
pretty
those
funny,
guys
huh?
are really nice, for sure.
Yeah, we got this guy from the mothership doing spots, and then we have the Black Keys.
Well,
Coming up next, Johnny Depp.
He is coming in a couple weeks. We're actually getting him on.
Hey Ari, thank you for coming on the podcast. The next week we have the
Elijah
Black
Wood.
Keys.
Buble.
We're in communication with him. But yeah, Ari, thanks so much, man.
You're so funny, William. I really love watching you and Kill Tony.
Well, thank
You're
you. Well, you're
crushing it.
hilarious as well. You're doing wonderful.
You're killing it. And I love when you come back from the road and you are upset and then you tell a story about what happened at the show. I was yelling at this bitch. I love that.
A lot of that.
And I love that there's some woman out there who went to see comedy and then William was just yelling at her, you can't kill yourself or something.
Yeah,
That's not what you
that
would
seems
say.
like that happens some. I don't know why it happens. Yeah, I lost it in Miami a couple times.
When you and Chad Daniels went at each other, I was losing my mind.
Oh yeah, when he made fun of how I talked. Yep,
And you
I
went
remember
straight
that.
to the jugular. I love it.
Yeah, that was fun. That was a lot. Okay, Ari. Well, where can people find your ass? Oh, hold on. Sorry.
Did you see that?
That's
That
pretty
you
cool.
finished the whole. How'd you even do that?
It's because my mouth is so powerful. I don't know what I'm saying.
Put a foot in there.
It's ARIMATTI comedy on Instagram. That's my only thing. All my website is 10 years old. Don't worry about it. Instagram is my spot. And Ari Matti or Estonian comedian on YouTube. If you put that, you'll find my channel. It's slowly building. I'm slowly putting up clips.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
People are laughing and having a good time.
Love it. Sounds good, Ari. Well, nice to see you, dude. And then we have gotta give some
Patriots.
shouts out to the mercenaries. We're still having problems with the child soldiers, but we got Anthony Hip Flask
Let's go.
Morganson. That's a change in name a little bit, Anthony. Art of Sean King, Ashley Belfield, Beef. Big Rig, 0485. I think he drives a big rig.
Bronson Pooh, who is bad.
Pants. That's a fun one. That's a funny one. Corbin Jones, D'Angelo Fox lives in Hawaii. He messaged me last night. Dank Vote, Destiny A4, Dova King.
Ooh.
Dr. P. Dugan? That's a doctor?
Thrill Doctor.
Eli Slugworth? Gary Gay Boobs?
Gary Gay Boobs.
I wonder what he does.
I think he's the guy I saw in the woods at Stanley Park.
It could be Gary Gay Boobs who was out there. Grant's Blueberry Crumble. Ooh,
That's his dick.
Yeah, the Blueberry Crumble. Jay Dizzy, Jenny J, Jokive, and we love your videos. Josiah, Justin Threckle, Dr. Threckle's kid, Captain Chaos, Kill Tony Facebook.
What?
Oh my gosh, Kyle Heath, Larry, my papa, Rachel O'Donnell, Shanny Shane.
Larry had a giant remark that do not thank.
I know.
Yes, I know, but I still say it. Sat Rack.
Mexi.
Shiva, Snowridge, Gaming Crooner. We met him
the
in
freak.
Tweak the Freak. Vicious McFisty, White Magic, William Gearin, William Montgomery Union Army General.
Very cool.
Very cool.
Very
Thank
cool
y'all.
stuff.
Very cool stuff.
Thank you for watching. That's it. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for joining us for this week's episode of The William Montgomery Show. Send your questions, artwork, and manifestos to The William Montgomery Show at gmail.com. And make sure to leave William a voicemail at 737-471-1098. Never miss an episode of The William Montgomery Show by subscribing to The William Montgomery Show channel on YouTube and anywhere podcasts are sold. And make sure to show your support for the show and join our scrappy crew of child soldiers, bounty hunters, and mercenaries at patreon.com/The William Montgomery Show. Check out William online at william.f.montgomery1 on Instagram. For more William Montgomery, check out Kill Tony on YouTube and check him out live at the Comedy Mothership in Austin, Texas every Monday night. Find more of me, Casey Rocket, at patreon.com/Casey Rocket. Follow me on Instagram at Casey Rocket. This episode of The William Montgomery Show is recorded at Record ATX Studios right here in the heart of Austin. The William Montgomery Show is produced by William Montgomery and Record ATX. The anthem is sung by William Montgomery. The drums are sung by William Montgomery. The words are sung by William Montgomery. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.
Who the fuck said that? I'm trying to have fun tonight.